All right, Snark Tankers, welcome back. First up, we've got a masterclass from the one and only Barbara Corcoran. Forget fancy degrees, this Shark Tank icon is spilling the tea on the one quality that tells her if an entrepreneur is destined to fail. Think you know what it takes to keep her money? Stick around. Next, we're taking you inside the ultra-exclusive world of DLF camellias in Gurugram. This isn't just real estate, it's a statement. We're talking about the jaw-dropping Rs 100-plus crore luxury flats where Shark Tank judges Ashneer Grover, Aman Gupta, Peyush Bansal, and Ghazal Alagh actually live. Get ready for a peek inside the lives of the rich and famous. Then, we're shifting gears to the political arena with a brand new centrist democratic think tank that's shaking things up in Washington, D.C., called the Searchlight Institute. They're forging a new path, challenging old ideas and searching for those elusive things to talk about. Could this be the realignment the Democratic Party needs? We've got the inside scoop. And finally, we're exploring a radical new model for leadership that throws out the MBA playbook. Former ASX founder Catriona Wallace is making waves, arguing that psychedelics, ritual, and AI are the keys to creating better leaders for the future. Is this the next frontier in personal and professional development? You've got to hear this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Barbara Corcoran drops bombshell, the entrepreneurial trait that guarantees failure. Ever wondered what separates the titans of industry from those who crash and burn? Barbara Corcoran, the legendary Shark Tank investor, has the answer, and it's simpler than you think. She revealed to Katie Couric that when things inevitably go wrong in a startup, and they always do, her focus isn't on the external problems, but on the entrepreneur's internal response. "I pay close attention to who takes responsibility and who plays the blame game," Corcoran stated. The moment an entrepreneur points fingers, she knows her investment is likely lost. She emphasizes that recovering from failure is paramount, likening resilient individuals to a jack-in-the-box, always ready to bounce back. This resilience, she notes, is precisely what she looks for in her highest-earning employees and successful ventures. This insight resonates deeply within the business community, with experts like Susie Welch advising founders to own their mistakes rather than deflect blame. The consensus is clear. Emotional intelligence and accountability are not just soft skills, but critical drivers of success. But what happens when personal resilience isn't enough? We're about to dive into the opulent world where some of our favorite Shark Tank judges reside. Inside the Rs 100 crore mansions of Shark Tank, judges Ashneer Grover, Aman Gupta, Peyush Bansal, and Ghazal Alagh. Forget the boardroom drama. The real luxury is found in Gurugram's DLF camellias, an address that screams opulence and exclusivity. This isn't just a residential complex. It's a statement piece, housing some of India's most prominent business figures, including Shark Tank judges Ashneer Grover, Aman Gupta, Peyush Bansal, and Ghazal Alagh. These aren't just homes, they are palaces, with prices reportedly soaring over Rs 100 crore, offering unparalleled luxury and amenities. The buzz around DLF camellias highlights the aspirational lifestyle of India's entrepreneurial elite. Discussions range from the sheer scale of the investment to the privacy and security these ultra-luxury residences offer, solidifying its status as the billionaire boulevard of Gurugram. From the heights of luxury real estate, we're heading to the heart of political strategy in Washington, D.C. A new democratic think tank emerges, seeking to reshape political discourse. Washington, D.C. has a new player on the scene: the Searchlight Institute, a centrist democratic think tank aiming to inject fresh ideas into a party often perceived as too influenced by progressive voices. Led by Adam Gentleson, a former aide to Senator John Fetterman and the late Harry Reid, the Institute plans to employ a Shark Tank-style policy generation process to challenge long-held assumptions and foster a broader political realignment. With an ambitious annual budget of $10 million, they aim to produce policy ideas that address issues like housing, energy, and healthcare, seeking supermajority thinking that defies ideological boxes. The Institute's initial polling on housing costs has sparked debate, revealing a public concern about affordability but skepticism about building more housing as the sole solution. despite the mixed reception and questions about their approach to supermajority thinking. The Searchlight Institute is positioning itself as a catalyst for change, prompting discussions on how to create a more inclusive and effective democratic platform. But what if the path to better leadership doesn't involve policy papers, but altered states of consciousness? Psychedelics, ritual, and AI, the new pillars of leadership, according to Catriona Wallace. Former ASX founder and Shark Tank star Catriona Wallace is challenging the traditional MBA route to leadership, proposing a revolutionary model centered on ritual, artificial intelligence, and psychedelics. Wallace argues that current leaders are often ego-driven and lack the deep introspection needed for effective governance. Her book, Rapid Transformation, outlines a vision where leaders undergo a process of rapid transformation to cultivate humility, connection, and service, moving beyond ego and ideology. She highlights a growing movement, particularly among younger generations, exploring microdosing and other psychedelic therapies for personal and professional development, urging authorities to consider their potential benefits. Wallace's perspective has drawn attention from both younger demographics, who are already experimenting with these modalities, and older leaders seeking deeper meaning in their work. Her research suggests a significant portion of people are using psychedelics for personal growth, prompting calls for a more open-minded governmental and legal approach to these substances as tools for enhanced performance and well-being. That's all the groundbreaking news for today, but we'll be right back with a quick recap. And that's a wrap on today's Snark Tank. We heard from Barbara Corcoran on the crucial trait of resilience in entrepreneurs, got an exclusive look inside the RS 100 crore homes of our favorite Shark Tank judges, explored the new political strategies of the Searchlight Institute, and discovered Catriona Wallace's radical ideas about psychedelics and leadership. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the Snark Tank for more, ring that notification bell, and tell us in the comments which story blew your mind the most. Follow us on all socials for even more exclusive content.